Hey, good morning, everybody. Up close and personal. So this morning we're going to do a little card reading from the Yogic Path cards, and then we're going to do some kriya and some shoulders. So let's go ahead and take it back on our meditation cushion. Good morning. It's Monday. Up close and personal there. Ooh, we got Stan in the back. Boom. How are we doing today? Make sure my phone's turned off. Little bright light back there. Pretty nice. So we're going to come to a soft seated position. Nice. I always draw a card for our highest and greatest good today so that we might really shine our light, love, and abundance out there. And today the card that I drew was Buddha. Buddha. And the meaning for that card, one who is aware. Buddha is not just one person, but anyone who has an aware and blessed soul. Right now, that is you. You have woken up to your true self and let go of the illusions that were binding you to the material world. You have taken off the mask of security and given a good look into the vastness of your own soul. You have realized that nothing is inherently good or bad, but rather just is. You understand the non-dual nature of the world and are letting go of the judgments of the mind. Hold the knowledge that we are all Buddha nature. It just takes remembering. That's a really good card for me today, as I have to really focus sometimes on not allowing my energy to be drained. Sometimes when people come in and are in pain, or they create their own pain sometimes, as they work towards that Buddha nature, I guess, it's could be draining, but I try to keep up a strong boundary system. So you might practice that today. We're going to stay right there on that meditation cushion. I'm just going to take the glasses off. Perfect. So Om Namah Shivaya in the background. So we'll just come to a soft seated position. Let the arms, the hands rest over the knees, lifting up through the spine, drawing the chin towards the throat, closing the eyes. Tuning into our Buddha nature. Everything just is. Practicing for the next little bit some acceptance, not trying to change things, alter our world, just being present in this moment. Where are we starting from today? Taking some deep breaths in. Full exhalations. Give it a little rock forward on that cushion or the mat. Release the seat bones. Press the seat bones back and gently come up. Lengthening up and out of the crown of the head, rolling the shoulders back and down. And let's just do that a few times. Roll those shoulders back and down. Notice those areas that we might feel like are tight. Have we been sitting at a desk? Are those pecs shortened up? Do we need to open up? Is the back taut from being constantly stretched? Rolling the shoulders back. Let's roll them forward. Just one at a time back. It's like we're walking backwards. One more time each side. Very nice. Let's take a deep breath up. Bring the hands to the heart. Check in with the subtle body, the space that surrounds us. We might just, again, let it be whatever it is. We're just in the moment. If there's clutter and chaos, just focus on this space on your mat. Nice deep breath. Exhaling through the mouth, that ah sound. 2 more times. Deep breath in. Exhaling that ah sound. Deep breath in. Let's take those arms all the way up as we inhale. And exhaling all the way down. Let's go ahead and take it off our meditation cushion. We're going to start all the way up on our mat. We're going to start with a little kriya, so a little bit more movement today. You have to adjust that camera. Go back to the other side. Pretty bright back there. It's like I have like angel light behind me or something. So let's start with the feet hip width apart. And we'll just start with a deep breath up. And we're going to start with just some little seats back. The back stays nice and lengthened, chin towards the throat, lengthening out of the crown. Arms are out. So if we try to push the arms down, they're not going to go down. We don't have to sit very deep here. We're just warming up, inhaling up. Hugging those arm bones towards each other. Sitting back. Circle sweeping up. Shifting the weight to the inside of the feet, lifting the pinky toes. Inhaling up, exhaling out. Warming up the shoulders. Nice deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Bring some energy into the body. Again, letting go of anything that we've been going through earlier in the day, wherever it is, whatever it is. Focus on this moment, this breath, and keep moving. Inhaling up. We'll hold at the bottom. Drawing those hands down, standing cat-cow. Let's make sure we're lifting up and out of the elbows, the armpits. So we're lifting up the thoracic spine and pressing the booty back as we inhale. Exhale, lift the thoracic spine, chin to the throat. Belly button comes in and up. Bring the chest through as we lift the chin. Begin to let the belly drop down. Moving with the breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Coming back to a neutral spine, circle sweeping up. And back to those chairs, flowing a little bit deeper this time. The arms might come a little bit higher. One breath, one motion. Strong, strong arms. We're reaching those fingertips out, hugging the arm bones towards each other. Squeeze the ears. Take that booty back as if we're sitting back on a chair. I see Stan's been on my mat. Nice, hold it here. Reach those fingertips out. Hug the arm bones. If we can get the hands together and lengthen the arms, squeeze the ears. Sinking down. Nice deep breaths. Breathing into the belly, lengthening through the crown. Hugging the knees towards each other. Squeeze the knees together and gently bring it down. Release the hands and hold. Breathing, keep squeezing those knees towards each other. Circle sweeping up. Into that little back bend. Lifting, opening the heart center. Shifting the weight to the inside of the feet, knee extension. Oh. And gently release. So we're going to take the feet wide, and that stretch down low, it might take you a while to work into that. Super, super great for releasing and getting deeper into that sacral area. So if your SI joints are off, that's a nice way to balance it out. So we're going to start with the toes, turn slightly out. So if we come down, the knees are going to be tracking over the toes. Circle sweep up. And let's just come down, and we'll support with the hands slightly. So this might be where you practice today. We might just take the booty back and bring those hands down. Keep the back nice and flat. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Hold at the top, and we're going to turn for warrior two, facing the right. Front knee is right over the ankle, arms are up, lift the armpits, roll the shoulders back, lengthening out. Nice. We might walk that back foot back slightly, keep those arms up, looking forward over the front index finger. Good. Let's turn the palms to the sky. All the way around. Working the shoulders today. Feels good. Turn the palms to the sky and all the way back. Strong legs. Booty back. Nice. And then we'll look forward. Reverse. So reach down, here's a little dynamic tension, roll the upper shoulder back and reach over. Bring that arm right up to the ear. Breathing up into that side body. And all the way down, side angle. We come down, reach up. From the tips of the fingers, down through the tip of the heel. It's reaching straight up to the sky. Lengthen that hand. We're not touching the floor here. Open up the heart, breathing, feeling that inner thigh. Reaching up and out. Warrior two. Nice deep breaths. Palms face down. We'll cartwheel those hands down and come to lunge. Press that heel back, bring the heart center forward, and bring the hips down. Beautiful. Feels good. Stepping back to downward facing dog. Hollowing up the belly, bending the knees, pressing the heels to the floor, bending the knees, lifting up and out of the armpits. So let's come down to the hands and knees. That light's pretty bright back there. We might have to do something about that tomorrow or the next day. Good, so we're going to get into dolphin pose. So in dolphin pose, we want to press those elbows forward and up. So we're pushing the forearms into the mat. So we come down, interlace the fingers, tuck the toes under, press back, and walk those feet in slightly. Lifting the armpits, we can bring that right foot up, and then the left. And just holding dolphin. We might bend the knees and press back, and then lengthen the heels towards the floor. Remember, the head is up here. Breathing. Gently coming down to the knees. Sitting back in child's pose, sweeping those hands back. Tucking the chin to the throat and the third eye towards the knees. And we'll just lift the hips gently. Lifting that low back towards the sky. And gently coming down. And rolling up, palms down. Shift the weight forward, tuck the toes under, pop it up. Forward fold. Taking those thigh bones back, knee extension, shifting the weight to the inside of the feet, lifting the pinky toes. Inhaling monkey. Circle sweeping up. Up and out of the glutes. Flowing chairs. All the way up. All the way down. And again, if you can interlace those fingers, hugging the ears each time. And we'll hold at the bottom. Sink it down. We can release the hands or hold them together as we drop the hips down. Nice deep breaths. Hug those knees together. Opening those SI joints. Pulling the belly button in and up. Circle sweeping up. Exhaling behind the back. Opening. Lifting the chin to the sky. Letting the belly be heavy. And gently releasing, circle sweeping up. Opening up wide. Again, the toes, the knees are going to track over the toes. And we can come down just to the knees, wherever we're starting from today. We might sweep it all the way down by taking that booty back. Creating more space. Continue to flow, feels good. Good energy in the shoulders, the hips. All those lovely joints. Nice, and we'll flow into warrior two, facing the left. Arms are up. Lift the armpits, take the booty back. Neutral spine, lifting up and out of the crown. Add those palms to the sky, all the way back. Looking forward, check our knees. Nice. We'll come back to warrior two, reverse. And dynamic tension, reaching down, reaching up, roll the shoulders, reach over. Lengthen out through the rib cage. Breathing. Warrior two. Side angle. Reaching over. Opening up the heart center. Take the booty back. Reach down. Reach up. And hold it. Looking up. Dynamic tension. Warrior two. Lift the armpits, looking forward. Cartwheeling down. For lunge, turn the back, heel up. Bring the hips down, heart center forward. Nice, beautiful. Nice deep breath here. Then we'll move back to downward facing dog. Bending the knees, heels to the floor. As we press those heels to the floor, let's think about knee extension, lifting the quadriceps. Lifting the armpits, taking those thigh bones back. And we'll just walk it forward to pigeon. The forearms come down, interlace the fingers, press back, walk the feet in. Lifting the armpits, hollowing up the belly. And you can bend the knees here. And we'll gently come down. Sitting back in child's pose, release the hands. Drawing the chin to the throat. Third eye to the knees, lifting the hips, hollow up the belly, and lift the low back to the sky. Gently coming down, hands come forward, downward facing dog. Shift the weight forward, lift out of the armpits, lifting with the core, all the way back. Okay, so we'll walk it in, or hop it in, wherever you're at today. Forward fold, shake the head, yes. Inhaling monkey. Circle sweeping all the way up. And out. So we need our tie or our strap. Booty shot. There we go. So I'm going to use my necktie and we're going to do cow face arms. I can get up a little bit closer for this. And I'll show you from the back. So we're gonna really focus on opening up the shoulders and the pecs today. The upper back. Usually, I find that most people's upper back are in a state of tautness, so they're constantly like this. We need to open that up and pull it back. So let's take the tie. I just tie it in a little loop, and we'll bring it back. Looks like this. So we reach up the back, reach that elbow to the sky, And give that thigh a little bit of a pull. Keeping in mind that one side is always going to be more flexible than the other. Try to bring that arm right up by the ear. Reaching down, and reaching up. Breathing. I'm going to hold this for about, let's do 5 breaths. We can be in knee extension here. Shift the weight to the inside of the feet. Lift the pinky toes. Breathing. With each breath in, we try to take that elbow a little higher to the sky. Reaching down a little bit more. One more breath. And gently release. Palms to the floor. Let's take the head over to the opposite side. And back up to center. And we'll switch sides. So again, we take the hand into the loop. Bring it up in the back. Reach up. Take the elbow to the sky. And try to get those hands together. So we're hugging into the body. Breathing. Weight shifted to the inside of the feet, pressing those toe buds down and in. Lifting the pinky toes. 5 breaths. Giving ourselves time to breathe today. Keeping in mind that as we release, we are the co-creators of our lives. It's important that we have trust and faith in what we do, in our actions. Let's take that behind the back. We're going to grab the loop on one side and create a loop on the other. And just extend back. Think about lifting the rib cage forward. Taking those arms back. Think about the thigh bones staying backwards. Nice deep breaths. Lifting the chin to the sky. Pressing those palms back. Fists down. Hugging the scapula, breathing into the heart center. And gently releasing. We'll bring it to the front. Same thing. So we're going to have it out. We could be holding a block between our hands wherever we're at. Palms face the floor. And we're going to bring this up slowly. Thigh bones back. Roll the shoulders back. And begin to bring it up. To wherever you feel comfortable. Pressing up towards the sky, lengthening the body. Think about hugging those arm bones in towards the ears. Continuing to hold and breathe. Pressing the palms towards the sky. Lifting, opening the heart, and gently bring it down. So let's do that one more time. So we'll take it into the right hand. We're going to take it up and bring it back. See if we've gained anything. Ooh, maybe a little. Lift the elbow to the sky. Try to bring those fingertips together. Nice deep breaths. Shifting the weight to the inside of the feet, touching the toe buds. Lifting the elbow. How are we doing today? Checking in. A couple more deep breaths. Lift. Hug those arm bones in towards the body. Beautiful. And release. And we'll move to the other side. Up. See if we get a little bit better. Lifting the elbow to the sky. Reaching the fingertips towards each other. Top elbow to the sky. Hugging the arm bones in. Dynamic tension. Pressing that back elbow down. And the front elbow up. Nice deep breaths. And gently releasing. Good. So this time, instead of taking the palms back, we're going to take the palms down. So they might be a little bit farther. You might be able to see the thumbs out by the hips. Lift, lift, lift. The backs of the hands towards the sky. Let the thigh bones come back. Belly is heavy, lengthening. Still hugging the scapula. Lifting the backs of the hands towards the sky. Deep, deep breath in. And release. I'm going to go ahead and set that tie off to the side. This time we're going to point the palms towards the head. So let's go ahead and interlace the fingers and we'll just reach straight up. Hug those arm bones into the ears. Opening, releasing the shoulders. And reach it all the way up. Beautiful. Roll those shoulders back. Shake them out. Feels good. And forward. And back. And forward. Take the head side to side. We didn't do this side. Feels so good. Other side. Remember, these are unedited. So you're right here in my sacred space with me. I hope you've created a sacred space, free of some clutter. Maybe you have a few pets in there. Stand, sleeping on the couch. In the window. Coming back to center. Good. So let's go ahead and take it back, and we're going to take those feet wide once again. Circle sweeping up. This time we're going to do a moonflower. Bring those elbows back and down. Up. Deep breath in. Exhale down. Sink those hips down a little lower. Stay with me. Continuing to flow up and down. Feels good. We could do these all day long. Up, draw those hands to the heart, bring it down. And hold. Nice deep breaths, drawing the chin towards the throat. And bringing the hands down. We'll pop it back. Hands and knees flowing, cat and cow. Coming back to a neutral spine. We'll come into hero's pose. So you might double up your mat if you haven't done that already. Now let's just take a moment to check in and notice how the shoulders feel. We'll go ahead and take those hands back. Fist for wrist, thumbs face forward. And we're just going to start by opening up the pecs. Nice deep breaths. Starting off with a beautiful, beautiful day today. If it's an option for you, lifting the hips. Taking the eyes back, back, back. Lifting the heart center. Coming back to a neutral spine. And we'll sit forward. Bring the hands down. And just let the belly be heavy. Drop right into that. Releasing the low back. Just for today, we're kind of focusing on the shoulders, so the pecs, the upper back. So we'll shift the weight forward and bring it all the way up. So an option here, I like to open my feet hip width apart, turning the toes under. Good, we're just going to bring the hips forward, roll the shoulders back. So we might just stay here supported. Think about lifting that heart center towards the sky and maybe taking the eyes back. We might choose to reach back and open. So we're really hugging those scapula together in the back. Looking back. Coming back to a neutral spine, bring it down onto the hands and knees. Walk those hands a little bit farther forward. I'm going to bring my knees back and just let the belly be heavy. Lifting out of the elbows and armpits. Softening into the low back. Feels so good today. Deep breaths. Gently come up. Let's bring the tops of the feet down. I'm going to see if I can do this without getting a big old cramp. Roll the shoulders back. Again, come to the thighs for support. We might reach down, opening the heart center. Deep breaths. And gently coming up. Back to the hands and knees. And all the way back to child's pose. Drawing the third eye towards the knees, chin to the throat. Taking those seat bones back, hollowing up the belly. And gently coming up. And we'll find a seat in the middle of our mat. I'm going to lower the camera just a little bit. We're going to be seated. going to take some of the light out of there. It's super bright. We'll get some fun curtains up there. So let's go ahead and take a foot under and one over. Seat bones are both down. Let's add some eagle arms to this pose. So whichever side is up, let's bring that side under. Remember, the thumbs face the face, and we'll press those forearms forward and give it a little bit of a bow. Take the seat bones back. Coming back to center. Unwinding. Let's bring it down. Bring the hands to the feet. Tops of the feet, press down towards the floor. Roll the shoulders back and lead with the heart center. Taking the seat bones back. And then draw the chin towards the throat. Third eye towards the knee. Deep breaths. Letting go of self-judgment today. Letting our light, love, and abundance shine through, gently coming up. Roll the shoulders back, lift up nice and tall. Bring that opposite arm over. Anchor in and give it a little twist. Reach that backhand down. Make sure we're lifting the body. Nice deep breaths. And gently releasing. Oh yeah. Let's switch sides. Hugging those leg bones towards each other. Both seat bones come down. Sitting up nice and tall. We'll move into those eagle arms. There we go. So whichever knee is up, let's bring that arm underneath. Feels good. Whichever way. Make sure the thumbs are facing the face. Opening into the shoulders. I can totally feel this in my right shoulder. Hopefully you can feel it too. We're going to press those elbows forward and give it a little hinge at the hip. Taking the seat bones back. Drawing the chin to the throat. Lengthening out through the crown. Lengthening the spine. Bring those seat bones down. Hugging the inner thighs. Breathing into the upper back. And gently coming up, releasing the hands, reaching down to the feet, lifting up nice and tall, seat bones down, hinging at the hip, drawing the chin to the throat, third eye to the knee, following up the belly. Pressing those seat bones down and into the mat. Gently coming up. Rolling the shoulders back, reaching over, anchoring in. Rolling the back shoulder back with that arm in front. Just turning the body, lifting up nice and tall through the crown of the head. And gently releasing. Nice. All the way. Let's go ahead and take it down on our back. Check my hips here. Do a little squeeze with the block. Oh yeah. We're out. Okay. Good. So we're going to go ahead and take those knees side to side. Stretch the arms out, palms down. If you want to get a little deeper into your hip flexors, we can take the feet open and move into those windshield wipers so it gets a little bit deeper into the attachment. Feels super good. Coming back to the center. Walk the feet in if we're wide. Let's go ahead and bring those knees into the chest, rolling up into that tiny ball as we begin the prep for shoulder stand. So this is not assisted by the wall. If you need to use the wall or your couch or something like that, for sure you do that. If you've been using a chair, that's fine too. And we'll gently release. Let's go ahead and just do some heel taps here. We're going to keep the shoulders up, back pressed in, belly button strong. Tap, come in, and lift the hips gently. So if we need to work on strength first, because we don't want to throw our hips up into the air, we want to use our core strength, our joint stacking, tuning into where those muscles are. We tap. Come in, lift the hips. We can bring the hands down. Drawing the chin to the throat. Lift the hips. Very small but effective motion. Let's do 2 more. And then we'll come down. Float the arms out, looking at the sky, take the knees side to side. Massaging those glutes. I'm like a massage pig. I think anybody that does massage obviously loves it. Coming back to the center. Hands up. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and draw the knees to the forehead. So we'll bring those hands down. Let's go ahead and lift. And we're going to go ahead and press the scapula down and in. Knees bent, feet up. And we're going to lift those hips right into the hands. So we curl up, press the elbows in, and bring the knees to the forehead. We want to make sure that we keep our eyes on the sky. We do not want to be looking side to side. So this would be the first part of our shoulder stand, and we can work here by walking those elbows in a little closer, pressing the triceps in, as well as the scapula. And when you're ready, we can take those feet up to the sky, supporting at the back. You might flex the feet. You might point. Wherever you're at today. Continuing to look up, reversing that flow of energy. Pressing the scapula in. Breathing. Keep pressing the scapula down and in. Keep pressing the tricep in. Knees to the forehead. If it's an option for you and I'm out far enough from the couch, we can move into plow, reaching the tops of the feet over, interlacing the fingers behind the back, and still pressing the triceps and the scapula in. Nice deep breaths. Knee extension, legs are flexed. We'll bring the hands back. I'm going to walk the feet out from underneath the couch. Knees back to the forehead. Press the scapula down and in. Coming up one more time. Or maybe we just hung out in shoulder stand. And we'll draw the knees to the forehead. Bring the palms to the floor, and one vertebrae at a time, gently release down. Bring the feet wide onto the mat, turning the palms up, just off the shoulders, side to side. And we'll hold over on one side. Reach the hands out to the side. And we're going to bring the opposite arm over. So we're actually going to bear some weight into the shoulder as we reach out. Lift the head slightly and come back. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. So we're massaging the rear delt, which for a lot of people sometimes is a little bit weaker than the front. Anterior deltoid. So when it's weak in the back, our rotator cuff has to do more work. So think about that. I'll show you an exercise at the end here. It'll help you strengthen that. And hold open. And we might look in the opposite direction of the knees and just hold this pose, breathing into the inner thigh, allowing the body to release. And we'll gently return to the center with the knees and the head. Take it to the opposite side. And we'll look over at the arm that's extended as we bring it over, exhaling and reach. This always feels so good on my right shoulder because it crunches and cracks. Nice deep breath in, exhaling all the way over. Let's do one more. All the way open, coming back to the center. Drawing both knees into the chest. Hug those knees in. Drawing the chin to the throat, third eye towards the knees. Squeeze the knees towards each other. And gently release. Stretch those legs all the way out. Turn the palms up, just off the hips. We might walk in and out a little bit. Press one heel out just to balance out the hips. And then we'll open the feet, let the pinky toes drop open, softening completely into the mat. Monday morning, let's just take a few minutes before we start our day. Out in the real world, anyway. Noticing if both sides of our body feels balanced. There's a side that's tired. Think about softening that side. Nice, easy breathing. And we'll go ahead and move into a full body stretch, reaching out, lengthening the whole body, drawing both knees into the chest, rolling up through the shoulders in a way that's easy for you, coming into a soft seated position. Releasing the seat bones. Sitting up nice and tall, finding that place of balance for you today. Stick around after. I'm going to go through a little weighted shoulder workout. If you'd like to do that with me, should be fun. Got to get it in. So just as we move through this day, let go of self-judgment. Let your light shine. Be present. Always be present. Know that any time that we get caught in a misstep, that those missteps eventually, unless we correct them, will bring our vibration down, and we have to let go of those low vibrating frequencies and stay elevated. Find people that also put that vibration out and enjoy life, are present. Let go of fear today. There's a lot of people in fear. There's nothing to be afraid of. We all came from the light. We're all going back to the light if we choose the light. So be present. Let's finish with a deep breath up. Drawing the hands to the heart. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll see you back here on Wednesday. Namaste. And so I'm going to lift a few weights if you guys want to grab your dumbbells, and we'll get a little shoulder workout in. I'm going to pull this up a little bit, perhaps. Stay with me. We'll see if that works. That's pretty bright. But I think we're going to go with that just for today. Just for today. Oh, that's not too bad, I guess. You just can't see my head, but that's okay. We'll see if we can lower it just a little bit. Oh, that ain't going to work either. It's not going to work either. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to start with 10s. Again, you can get this weight rack from Amazon. Super cool. Love it, love it, love it. And we can do these seated or standing. Today, just for fun, I'm going to do them seated. So feet are hip width apart. We want the joints again. Anytime we're lifting, we're still stacking the joints. That way the muscles work better and we maintain balance. So lifting up and out of the crown, we'll bring those elbows into the side and just start by externally rotating, coming back to center. Super good. This is an exercise for the rotator cuff. If you find you have a little bit more flesh and you need a towel under each arm, you can always do these one arm at a time as well. And bring it into the center, elbows up, and we'll just move right into those shoulder presses, up and down. And coming down. And let's hinge at the hip, and we're going to move into that rear delt. Super important. So the palms face back. Palms do not face in. That would be a back row. Palms face back. And we come out to the side. Squeeze those elbows up and in, sitting right on the edge of the bench. You can sit on the edge of the couch. Squeeze and hold. Squeeze and hold. Let's do 5 more. 5. Hug those knees together. 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up. I'm going to bring them out to the side and up. Elbows lift as high as the shoulders. 4 more. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Set those weights down. Shake it out. So you could go down in weight if you want to add more reps, or if you want to work on strengthening up the shoulders, you can go up in weight. I'm going to stay with 10s just for today. I'm going to take a little stretch here. Give the body a little break. Give it a hinge forward. Feels good, good, good. I did a little functional running this morning. My friend Michelle is teaching me about that. You're never too old to learn something new. I have to say the Heal and Soothe enzymes have probably helped my back like 80%. You can get those on Amazon too. Balance of Nature. That little piece on health that I read a Friday or 2 ago. You just got to do everything you can to bring your body back into balance. Focus on the blood first, hydration, gently coming down. Cleansing the body. If something's going in, something should be moving out. We get better with age as we choose to let go of some of those things that we tend to hang on to in our youth because we think they're fun. When we get older, it's like, oh, I can't do that anymore. So let's go ahead and start with this external rotation again. Make sure that we're lifting tall out of the chest, in and out. Hugging those arm bones into the side. Let's do 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. So I'm going to take it up and out this time. Taking it up and in and down. Breathe. Exhaling. Three more. Here's 3, 2, 1. And bring it down. Hinge at the hip. Here's where we come right to the edge of the bench. Hug the knees together. Reach down, palms face back. Bring it up. Squeeze. Squeeze and hold. Squeeze and hold. Let's go 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Weights come in. Drop those hands a little bit. And up. Lateral raises. Breathe. Two more. And down. Set them down. Let's go ahead and bring it in once again. We might bring that leg in a little bit more. Cradle the baby. Got up early this morning to start a baby quilt. I have 2 weeks to get it done in. I think I can do it in a week. We'll see. Challenge yourselves every day. Gently release. Other side. Into the elbow with the blade of the foot. Hug it in. Rock the baby. Rock the baby. Listen to your body. and gently release. And stacking the joints. One more set. I like to do 3 sets. 3's a great number. Up, external rotation. So remember, if you can't do 10 reps, do as many as you can. If you're using lighter weights, we can always do more reps. Let's go 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Take it up. Take it out. Take it up. Take it down. Up. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay with me. 9. One more. Up, out, up, down. Hinge at the hip. Up, squeeze, hold. Draw the chin towards the throat. Exhale. And up. Drop those weights. Here we go. Lateral raises. Really blow it out here. Four more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Beautiful job today, you guys. Enjoy this day. We'll see you back here on Wednesday. Just getting that little bit of weighted workout in there is going to help you gain more strength. Take care.